Hello YouTube, this is Bloodfinger here, and today I am here to talk about a couple of things. Number one, I hope you guys loved my prank, my so-called trolling video I did at HorrorCon. I told you guys I was going to go there, and I hope and pray that I go back next year. Praying to God I go back next year. Also, people are starting to see me as some kind of cult figure or cultist icon or something like that. I am not a cult leader at all. I do have strange beliefs, but I'm not gonna enforce it on anyone. That's not why I'm here. Even if I did want to start a cult following, what would be the first thing I would do? What would be the first thing? Should I write my own Bible? Should I start my own church? I mean, what do you guys think? Should I do it or should I not do it? But right now, I'm not going to get into that right now. I've been talking with Joe Winko, and he's a very nice guy, very sweet. He's a great friend. I was even the voice of his foster father in his movie called Onryo. And I also got to see Dave Sheridan at HorrorCon, but I was too scared to say hello because he was famous and I'm just a nobody. I'm hoping to be I'm hoping to one day become just as famous as he is someday. And maybe I'll get a chance to talk to him again. Yesterday I saw the Haunted House movie with my staff, and they just absolutely loved it, even though it was kind of stupid and childish. Another thing I wanted to talk about was how people are starting to treat me like I'm some kind of cult leader in the making. I know I said I would stop talking about this, but I cannot get this off my mind. People are beginning to worship me. People are beginning to copycat my work, even though I want you people to copycat my work. As long as you're not hurting anybody, it's totally okay with me. If you want to troll your friends in your favorite cosplay costume, I'm not gonna hold you against it. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it at all. But I do encourage people to copycat my work, and that somehow makes people think I'm some kind of cult leader. I'm not a cult leader. And if you people want an example of what a cult leader does, I got a movie based on a real-life cult leader named Jim Jones. The movie's called Guy in a Tragedy. Now, if you watch this movie, you'll understand what a cult leader does. They scam you out of your money, they brainwash the fuck out of you, and they make you believe there's some kind of fucking god. I'm not a god at all. I don't have magical powers. I can't go zap, zap, zap to people. I can't force people to do what they don't want to do. I don't have that kind of power at all. I honestly don't. And I do apologize, I got no shirt on underneath this sweatshirt. I just threw random clothes on along with my sleeping pants because it's time for me to go to bed. It's like fucking 9 o'clock at night tonight. And there's so many things on my mind right now that I cannot ignore. People are starting to worship me like I'm a goddamn cult leader. I'm not a fucking cult leader. And if I was, what would be the first thing I would do? What could I do as a cult leader? I'm not trying to brainwash anyone. I'm not trying to scam you out of your money. And people that start Patreon accounts, in my opinion, are wannabe cult leaders that are trying to scam you out of their money, scam you out of your money, so they can pay for their fucking YouTube channel. You've got people like Dr. Wolfula. How do you know he's not a cult leader? I'm not going to support his Patreon because I'm just not going to give out my money to anyone. I don't trust any of the fucking charities that keep shoving their fucking beliefs down my fucking throats and shit. I don't trust them. I don't trust Scientology. I don't trust Jehovah's Witnesses. The only God I trust is a loving God who would do anything for his followers, no matter how good or bad. I believe in a God. I'm not like fucking Randy Stair worshipping a fucking cartoon character that doesn't fucking exist. He could have started a fucking cult following, but instead, he chose to shoot up a fucking Weiss supermarket. A Weiss supermarket. He killed 3 fucking people for no goddamn reason. Supposedly testing his own fate. I say people who test out their fates are fucking two-faced wannabes. This fucking thing keeps hitting me in the fucking head and I'm getting tired of it. So I'm just gonna hide it up there for now. I hope you guys liked my Pumpkin Phantom video. I put in a lot of fucking hard work for that. And my camera guy did a great job filming. I'm very grateful he was able to film for me from my channel. I hope he stays with us at the group home forever. But he's got his own life, and he's got a girlfriend, and he wants to have kids, and let him have kids. I'll find somebody else to film for me. I'll definitely find somebody else better than him. But right now, we got a serious problem here. There is a fucking group of serial killers that are traveling all over the United States, drowning young men. I'm talking about the fucking smiley face killers. These killers need to be stopped. They have to be found and they have to face justice for their crimes. I'm sick and tired of the fucking police not doing a goddamn thing about it. And there's nothing I can do because I'm on probation and I can't do anything. And if I'm a fucking target to these fucking killers, who the fuck knows what'll happen to me? I might wind up in a random body of water, supposedly drunk, with GHB in my system. I don't want to end up another victim of the smiley face killer, so every time I go to get a drink, instead of going to the bar, I go to a McDonald's, or I go to Burger King, or I go to Wendy's, and I buy my meals and I drink my drinks there. No. And no, I'm not going to show my face because I don't want people knowing who I am. If I say my name is Damian Manson on YouTube, that's the name I'm going to use for my channel. Who knows? I could be in McDonald's eating my Big Mac, drinking my milkshake, and you guys wouldn't know who I am. I gotta keep the fucking mask on because I don't trust people with my true identity. I honestly don't, which is why I wear the fucking mask in the fucking first place. And I'm trying to be a good person and not harm anyone. I'm already in trouble for attacking my mom with a fucking... I'm not gonna mention now. I'm not gonna get into detail about that because I don't want you guys getting the wrong idea of me. It was a stupid mistake and I do regret it. I attacked my mother with a weapon. I'm not gonna say what the weapon was, but I did attack her. She was okay. But then a couple months later, she wound up committing suicide. And I'm hoping that maybe someday Joe Winko can come with me to my mom's grave to leave flowers on her grave I'm going to her gravesite this weekend to decorate her grave to show some kind of respect towards her. Even though I don't have a whole lot of respect for myself because I don't trust myself. And I don't trust everyone. I don't trust my own girlfriend. That is how fucked up my mind is. I've been bullied. I've been stabbed in the back multiple times. That I don't trust anyone anymore. Okay, I can't continue this video with that fucking buzzing in the background. And I'm doing this video in my closet to get away from the fucking vacuum cleaner that's on outside. I don't know what to do. I'm not a fucking cult leader. I'm not gonna force my beliefs on you people. I'm not gonna brainwash you and turn you people into fucking terrorists and fucking bomb a fucking Capitol building or some bullshit like that. I'm not a cult leader. I do pretend to be a cult leader, but I'm not a real cult leader. I don't know if that's worse or not, and if it's that worse, I do apologize, but my YouTube channel prank videos, or trolling videos, involve me wearing a full body costume with a small gathering of individuals filming me. Sometimes it's one person, sometimes it's fucking 2 people. It could even be 3 in the future. And, I'm very proud of my Pumpkin Phantom video. It turned out magnificently. I can only hope and pray I make more videos like that, bringing the Pumpkin Phantom back into the world. I created the Pumpkin Phantom. I created the Pumpkin Phantom. I even wrote a book about the character too, but I'm not gonna fucking tell you guys what the book is about, because I don't want people stealing my ideas. I created the Pumpkin Phantom. I created the legacy of the Phantom. Kevin Williamson created Ghostface. Ghostface was part of the inspiration. But the real inspiration was a fucking Halloween decoration I have in my possession right now that I used on my action figures, kind of like a costume. And that's one of the best fucking costumes I've ever created in my life. The Pumpkin Phantom costume. I feel like a supervillain. I feel like somebody important to the world. And I would be very happy for anyone who joins me. Those who join me should also have the same exact fun I have. They should put on familiar looking pumpkin costumes as well, either with a robe or a full body coveralls or a full body jumpsuit with a pumpkin mask, trolling the shit out of people at cons and parties and festivals, outdoor festivals, indoor festivals, cons, as long as you're not hurting anybody. I want more people to join in on the fun. But it's not a fucking cult. I swear on my mother's life, I am not a cult leader. I am not a fucking cult leader. I am a normal human being in a costume, pretending to be a lunatic, pretending to be a cult leader, pretending to be a fucking monster in a mask. I'm only pretending. I'm not real at all. I'm only putting on a performance. This is not good for anyone's image to do wrong. If you're a serial killer and you murder people, you belong in jail. But if you want to avoid becoming a serial killer and become a serial prankster or serial troller, then that's okay. 'Cause nobody's getting hurt. Nobody's getting their fucking blood spilled. Nobody's getting their fucking heart taken out of their fucking chest or some bullshit like that. everyone is A-okay and nobody is in serious trouble. Not even myself. So I encourage people to copycat my work. If you want to put on a ghost face costume and you want to scare your aunt or some random person at a con, do it. Do it. Nobody's going to stop you. But we can't do a whole lot because of COVID-19, and I'm not sure how that's going to be handled with this new variation of COVID. I'm scared to death I might die from this fucking thing. I really, really hope and pray that I can go back again next year and I'll be the same exact character as I was this year. But hopefully, Bloodfinger will come back in Halloween in his Ghostface costume, becoming a message to the world that he himself is a messenger from death himself, warning those about COVID-19 in Halloween. I know that makes me sound like a cult leader, but I'm not a cult leader at all. I am an illusionist. And illusionists are actors. We are magicians. We are stunt people. We are trying to make it out there in Hollywood, for fuck's sake. I'm stuck in fucking Pennsylvania pushing a fucking shopping cart. And I live on Social Security. And someday I'm gonna have to fucking start paying taxes because I might start working for the government. And that's gonna be fucking bullshit because I live on fucking Social Security all my fucking life. My brother tried to stop me from going back on Social. My brother tried to fucking stop my Social Security benefits. And I'm like, no, I want him to keep going. I'm not gonna stop my fucking Social Security for anyone. And you people wonder why I'm not with my brother anymore. He's a fucking psychopath who thinks he can get anything he wants whenever he wants. He's the kind of person that would rip off an elderly woman with fucking Alzheimer's just to get extra money in her pocket. In his pocket, excuse me for saying her. I can't live with somebody like that. I just can't. That's half of the reason why I'm living in a fucking group home. They won't let me go back with my mother. They won't let me go back with Jessica. They got me in a fucking group home now. And I'm on probation. I can't have a goddamn beer right now. And I have to hire a fucking lawyer to get my goddamn gun rights back. I'm gonna get my fucking gun rights back. I swear to Christ. I'm going to get my fucking gun rights back. I hope I don't fucking fail. I hope I succeed in getting my goddamn rights back. My mother had no fucking right to take my fucking gun rights away from me. I don't know what the fuck she pulled, but she's not gonna get away with it forever. I deserve guns. I deserve to have a fucking 44 Magnum pistol in my fucking house that I'm gonna buy in the future, if I do buy it. I'm gonna go in my fucking car with my fucking driver's license and registration. I'm going to fucking Dunkelberger's, and I'm picking up whatever fucking handgun I fucking pick up. I don't care if it's a fucking Glock. I don't care if it's a fucking Beretta. I don't care if it's a fucking 357 Taurus. I'm getting a fucking gun, and nobody's gonna fucking stop me when I get my fucking rights back. I'm going to get my fucking rights back. And there isn't going to be a soul in the fucking world that's going to fucking stop me. I deserve to have a gun. I deserve to be protected in my own fucking home. Look, listen to me. I'm getting fucking emotional right now. I don't need this shit right now. We gotta stop the fucking smiley face killers. We gotta solve the fucking Princess Doe mystery. I don't know what the fuck happened to her, but somebody's gonna find her fucking killer. Somebody's gonna find the fucking Nicole Westbrook's killer. Who the fuck is this guy? Was he a fucking hitman? Was he a fucking gangster from a fucking gang or some shit? Where the fuck did these killers fucking come from anyway? Doesn't make any fucking sense where they fucking come from or not. It's like they just walked out of hell one morning and just decided to go on a fucking murder spree, killing whoever the fuck they come across, like the fucking smiley face killers. They'll dip fucking GHB in your fucking beer, in your fucking drinks, and they will fucking murder you. They will fucking drown you in a fucking lake. People need to be aware of these people. I wish I was a real life superhero. I wish I could put on my fucking Batman costume and beat the living piss out of these fucking cultists. I wish I could beat the living piss out of these fucking smiley face cultists that are drowning young men for their own personal pleasure, and they're gonna become fucking superstars when they get arrested. They're gonna have interviews, they're gonna have fucking groupies like all the other fucking serial killers in the world. I almost became a serial killer at one point in my life. I almost became one. I was stalking young girls at fucking Birchwood, which is a small community in Pennsylvania. I don't live there anymore. I was stalking young, innocent women with nothing in my possession but a fucking crowbar. How the fuck did I not get beat up for that? It's a mystery how I didn't get beat up over that. And I say, thank fucking God I didn't get beat up. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And may the Lord bless us all. I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm tired as hell. You people have a good night, and I'll talk to you some other time. Sometime maybe next week, or this coming weekend after my visit with my aunt. Good night, everybody.